Hey,
Hi.
Solar Flare
Tier list?
rating?
Rating?
Solar Flare rating?
Yeah.
Solar Flare Gaming here with you. Something different. Seen enough YouTubers doing tier lists. It's not really a games day, but we're hanging out, so thought we'd do maybe a tier list or two and check them out. I haven't seen anybody do a potato chip tier list. I don't think.
No, not yet.
People have been done like the cereals and snacks and all that stuff, but we're gonna do. This is an okayish, like kind of Canadian potato chip crunchy snack tier list. Not all these are potatoes,
Yeah.
but we're gonna rate them.
Rate 'em.
We are prolific snackers,
Yes. Oh, yes.
and hopefully not make too many people on the internet mad. Who knows? I guess let's just. I don't know how long this is gonna last or how long it's gonna take. Let's just kind of get into it, I guess.
Get into it. See.
All right, first one: Lay's classic potato chips, plain old Lay's.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's like a. That's like. That's definitely kind of the one that's always stands alone. I think that's trash for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That low, huh? See, for me, those never disappoint. They are like they're not legendary tier. By the way, S is legendary, A is epic,
Yeah.
B is great. They're not legendary tier, but I have them up in like A or B, kind of epic or great, because I am never disappointed by a classic Lay's. It's a salty potato. You grab it, it tastes exactly like it should. It's not overpowering. It's just good.
It's like, yeah, it's one of those chips where you'll find at I don't know, like a luncheon or something where they're giving out like
Yes.
free hot dogs, and it's like, here's a bag of Lay's chips on the side.
Just plain
and-
Lay's. Here's a bag of plain Lay's, and they're good. They're just great.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe great, maybe B tier. I know you want them down, but
I'll go okay. I think I'll leave.
okay. Well, I want them kind of epic or great. So maybe we gotta meet in the middle. Say good. Okay.
Sure. Let's do good.
Let's do good. And then if you really feel strongly about a certain flavor of chip and you want to override at some point, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, we got Lay's salt and vinegar. Lay's is not where I go for salt and vinegar.
No.
These are lower than the classic Lay's for me.
Yeah, salt and vinegar is not really my go-to too, so I would put at okay. I think they're okay in a pinch.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But
I'll eat them. They're fine. But yeah, no. They don't excite me as much as
Yeah.
Lay's classic. Okay, we got some Ruffles in here. Ruffles barbecue. Ooh. These are low for me. Barbecue is not a flavor I like that usually.
yeah, now if it was
It depends on the chip.
Yeah.
It depends on the chip, depends on the texture, depends on the type of barbecue. But Ruffles barbecue for me, D or C.
It's it's good for me.
Good. Okay, good. Maybe good.
Just get like some ranch dipping sauce or something in there, and
We dip in ranch, man.
yeah.
Whoa,
if you want to go fancy, like
That's just like that's a lot. Barbecue ranch is a good flavor. I don't know if I would dip Ruffles barbecue in ranch though.
yeah, just like
Maybe something to try another day.
yeah, just something fancy.
See, I'm already mad at this tier list. I don't like that Ruffles barbecue are where Lay's in the same tier as Lay's classic. But whatever, let's keep going. Lay's barbecue. See, these are better than Ruffles barbecue for me. But again, not as good as classic Lay's.
barbecue.
Lay's barbecue, like
I'm okay to put them on okay.
D.
Like yeah.
Man, D just sounds like such a bad rank for them. But there are good chips coming up. That's like okay, well, yeah, okay.
Well, shuffle them around if anything like
Yeah, we'll have a fix it round at the end.
yeah.
Here's Old Dutch salt and vinegar. As far as Old Dutch go, like again, I'm not going at Old Dutch for salt and vinegar. And Old Dutch chips, for me, they crumble up. They're messy. They're hard to eat sometimes because like Old Dutch is a low tier brand for me.
Are they the reason why Pringles were made?
Oh, there's no Oh yeah, there are a few Pringles on this list. Okay.
People are like,
I would almost toss these in trash tier.
Yeah.
Because like salt and vinegar isn't a trash tier flavor, but the type of chip that they're on is. So I don't know, like okay or trash for me.
Yeah, I'm okay putting them trash. Like
Okay, trash them. We got our
they're
first trash.
trash.
Okay. Lay's ketchup.
It's ketchup.
Now see, this is weird for me because Lay's is a better chip than Old Dutch. However, the ketchup flavor on Old Dutch is so unbelievably good. And I don't think they're on this list, unfortunately. No, but whatever. So this is I think this might be our. Oh no, this is a President's Choice. Loads of ketchup coming up too. Lay's ketchup. Again, it kind of falls in like okay for me, D or C.
Yeah, I'm okay with okay.
They're not as good as classic.
Okay with okay.
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 A lot of Lay's in okay, which is surprising because Lay's is a good potato chip.
Yeah.
Okay, we got loads of jalapeno popper by President's Choice.
I don't know if
I don't think I've had them.
tried that, but I mean,
President's Choice is not a brand of chips I buy very often.
no.
But
Jalapeno.
I mean, they'd be a ridged jalapeno chip, I think. Like I said, I don't remember having them. I can't really rate them.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
sure. How come an okay?
Yeah.
Lay's dill pickle.
Oh
baby.
I'm gonna go with great or epic.
Even
man.
epic.
Yeah.
I think they're up there in epic for me, man. Like
Ooh.
Lay's dill pickle, it's such a good chip. It's the perfect amount of dill pickle. It's not overpowering. It's doesn't make you want to like squeeze your mouth and like sour defense, but
Yeah.
Lay's dill pickle, man. Oh, epic.
good.
I think it's got to be up there. It's got to be up there.
Next one.
I don't. This is like a World of Flavors. I think it's a Co-op brand chip.
Oh, okay.
There are some good. I think it's like buffalo wings. Look like there's like a ranch dip there and like some like spicy wings.
That's pretty
So
good.
we'll just say it's a buffalo wing chip. I've had plenty of them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've had the Co-op World of Flavors buffalo wing chip, but a buffalo wing chip for me, it's in the B or C tier. It's
I know
good.
it. I recently had a Buffalo Ranch Pringles, and that was amazing. So like,
But can we put it on this list without really having tried the brand itself? Or are we just gonna rate it as the Buffalo Ranch flavor in general?
Maybe.
Okay,
That's what
we'll rate the Buffalo Ranch flavor as compared to other things. For me,
okay or good for me, I think.
yeah, good or great. Okay, good. Meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Call it good. Okay, Buffalo Ranch. I assume. Okay, here's Ringolos. Again, it's the Humpty Dumpty Ringolos. They're like if you had the Fritos hoops,
Yeah.
barbecue hoops. That's essentially what these are.
Oh, okay. Yes. Would I eat them? Yes. If they were just there, I'd try them.
Like there is something very satisfying about the corn hoops, like the Fritos corn chip, that crunch. Just on texture alone, they're kind of up there. Like, again, I'm not a huge barbecue fan, but I love the texture of these. They're just so crunchy and corn chippy. And
Okay. Good or okay? I'm fine with either of those.
good. I think good. The barbecue flavor is preventing me from setting them up. So good. They're good.
Yeah, good.
Here's Some brand of jalapeno chip. This is a Canadian tier list. We should know what these are, but I have never seen that particular brand of. And we already have loads of jalapeno popper in here. I say relegate it to trash just because we haven't tasted it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine. It's another jalapeno.
Toss it in the trash.
It might be good,
but we'll never know.
Here's flavor blasted goldfish, salt and vinegar. I love these.
Never had, but
you've never had flavor blasted salt and vinegar goldfish, man?
No, man.
Oh, they're an assault on the mouth like no other. If you get a really good handful of just like they're just drowning in vinegar and salt, and you stick them in your mouth, and it's just. But wow,
all right,
they are great. How do you feel about goldfish?
Goldfish are good.
Goldfish good, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, where would you put just a regular goldfish? Like, I guess they're coming up.
I do like.
Yeah, they're coming up.
Probably great.
Okay, so think of that, and then add in salt and vinegar. Does that decrease?
I mean, salt and vinegar is fine. So like grate's fine for me. Great or
great, yeah. Okay, salt and vinegar, goldfish, great.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a hard time rating regular goldfish against them. Here's a what is this? Thick cut. I really need to know what brand this is because there's a few of them on here. It's the same as a jalapeno thing. Again, this brand, I don't think I've had them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't know what it is. It's too low res. So whatever. Never had it. Trash.
Yeah.
Might be good, but who knows?
I know what's coming up next. That thing's going legendary tier.
Smart food, legendary. Okay. I'm almost there with you. I would go epic for this.
Mm-hmm. So D&D group always would get like the smart food popcorn,
same.
Like just bowls, and we'd like crush that thing.
Like the 2010s for me, it was I had too much of this stuff because everybody in the D&D group's addicted to it. It's great, but it's worn on me a little bit.
Has it? Oh.
If you ask me this question in 2010, it's legendary tier. Now it's A or B, but I'm willing to give it legendary status based on the memories.
Yeah, it's one of those things that have just been like there through thick and thin,
it's the white crack. I think that's like universally known. It's just the white cheddar smart food popcorn.
Yep,
everybody gets it. Everybody loves it. Here's Cheetos Puffs. This is trash for me.
Oh really?
Yes. The puffy Cheetos. I hate them.
They're good though. Okay, I'd be okay with either okay, or if you just want to trash them, go for it.
There are much better Cheetos than Cheetos Puffs. I just the texture is wrong.
Okay.
Where would you put them? If I wasn't here, where would you rate
them? For
them?
me, I would go epic or great.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
low.
I'm saying this because just recently at a games night, they had like a bowl of Cheetos Puffs, and I was just like,
just mowing them down.
Just like this is so good. Mix them with the white cheddar, and yeah, man.
Oh, man. That's just like a dusty flavor dust mess of like apocalypse. Your hands would just be, and that's kind of the thing that like bothers me a little bit with the Cheetos is the dust, the orange finger.
Well, yeah, it's like everything, like every gamer thing, where it's like, would you lend your controller to someone if it looks like
Cheetos
this
dust
with like your Cheeto dust like finger friend or whatever it is?
And like, these, that's as I said, there's a functionality thing with the Cheetos Puffs that I can't get over. They're just the texture, it's not as good, and they're dusty and they're messy. Like the taste is okay, or like taste would get them good status for me, but then everything else drops. But you're an epic or great.
Yeah.
All right. So, good, okay. Where will you let me put these?
That's good or okay is fine, honestly. Like, sure,
Okay,
works for me.
I think my hatred here has to bring them down a little. Okay, here's loads of ketchup, and yeah, okay. So
That
this is a roughly President's Choice.
I think I've had those.
These are good. This is not my preferred brand of ketchup, which surprisingly is Old Dutch. But yeah, I don't know. These are another okay.
Yeah.
Just because ketchup, unless it's Old Dutch for me, isn't great.
Good or okay would be fine. I think it's okay for me.
Alright, well, how come an okay? There's a lot of okay chips. Here's Cheetos Crunchy.
Ooh.
Crunchy Cheetos. Compared to Cheetos Puffs, Crunchy Cheetos, pretty good, man. They're not as good as the upcoming flavors that I see before us.
Yeah.
But Cheetos Crunchy are better than Cheetos Puffs for me. They're good or yeah, I'll put them good. Like again, man, that Lay's classic sitting there and good. That's not okay for me. We'll have to fix it later, maybe. If we'll each get like a couple moves.
Yeah.
So we'll put them good. They're better than Puffs, but the flavors here are good. Okay, kettle cooked sea salt chips. Just a plain kettle crinkle cut sea salt chip. It's delightful. It's up there and great for me.
Yeah, so that one would be an okay for me. I'll eat them if they're like there.
Yep.
Like a.
Well, that's just the snack reflex, man. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, is a thing here? Crunch. Bowl's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was the bowl of potato chips? It was okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
You ate like 4 bags. They're fine.
Yeah. I'd put them at good, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do there.
Oh, the Lay's. Lay's bothers me. But okay, we'll good, great.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna push him.
Okay.
Here, and if you hate it enough at the end, maybe we'll bump him back down. But that's the kettle cooked texture, crunchy, crinkle cut chips, so good. Flamin' hot Cheetos.
Ooh.
I know you're a fan.
We're gonna go. Yeah, like epic or legendary. Actually.
Okay. They're a good great for me.
Yeah. I put them at
They're a
great,
little
then.
bit better than regular crunchy Cheetos because there's more to them. The problem is I can't have very many of these. It's a lovely hot spicy flavor. It's real good, but I want like a handful and then I'm done.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're kind of great. You're an epic or great?
Yeah, I could do.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I can't tolerate them for very long, but they are great. It's a delicious spicy flavor.
Like the mac and cheese edition of those are just like.
Oh right, there's a Cheetos flaming hot mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's good.
You will never find that in my house, I don't think. I would eat it if somebody made it for me, but I will never buy that from Safeway and bring it home. And the cheddar jalapeno Cheetos. This is a legendary.
Is it?
Yes.
I would agree with you.
They are so much better than the Flamin' Hot. And I will crush a full 200 gram bag of them in like an afternoon.
I will agree with you.
It's you just take the nice spice of that, just take it down just a little bit, and add the a better cheese flavor, and it's they're so good, so good. The nice crunch, the crispy crunch. They're pleasing to look at. You got the speckles of like the jalapeno dust in, like the green mixed in with the orange.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Fritos original. This is just original little scoopy corn chips. These are good.
They're okay.
Good. I don't really have a lot to say about these. I don't have them very often.
No.
I don't go out and buy them. Yeah, I think okay is appropriate. They're good.
They're
Like, I hate saying they're good and then not putting them in the good tier list. The tier, it's like, I would almost reword this.
Yeah.
But
So one there's a Bits and Bites.
Bits and Bites.
Ooh.
Oh,
epic or great for me.
Epic or great? I'm willing to do great. Great because it's just,
That's a good mix. Like if you just want variety.
yeah, it's a texture variety. You get like, you have the little wheat squares or whatever, the Chex squares. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, the checks.
Yeah. So yeah, you get the little Chex squares, and then like you don't want too many of those.
No.
But then hey, there's a pretzel, and like oh, I'm getting tired of pretzels. Hey, it's Cheerio, and then here's the little puffy, potatoey thing, and then oh, it's back to Chex. And it's just you never get bored of them.
Yeah.
And
They're good.
I love with Bits and Bites is finding that one Chex thing where you flip it over and it's just dripping in the flavor. Not dripping's wrong, because it's dry.
Dusted.
But yeah, it's just coated in just whatever flavor dust it guys, and you just crunch into that and it's like, oh, salt. I love salt. Yeah, Bits and Bites are a treat. There are other flavors of Bits and Bites which are better or worse.
Yeah.
But oh man, Hickory Sticks.
So Hickory Sticks was like if Fruit Gushers was like the ultimate trading item in like kindergarten, like grade 1.
That's where I was gonna go with
Hickory Sticks. Like in junior high was like
the thing.
The thing. Like oh, he's eating Hickory Sticks. Like he's cool.
Yeah.
And like
you could be the most unpopular, like nerdy dork kid, like in the cafeteria. You pull out a bag of Hickory Sticks. The entire school's your friend, man.
Yeah.
Because you had money to buy Hickory Sticks that day, and it's just wow. Now, here's the thing, though. This is a was. This is a in the past thing.
Okay.
Hickory Sticks in grade school.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap! What the fuck? Amazing barbecue, legendary. Now, how do you feel about them now?
I mean, I'll still eat them.
But they've fallen out of legendary status.
Definitely.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
So
like
they're
great.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think in that Bits and Bites kind of like they're real good. I don't buy them as much, but man, I love just a handful of Hickory Sticks and shove them all in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Delicious.
All right, what are we, 22 minutes? This can be like a longer-ish episode. We're about
fine.
half-ish way through this. Here's Doritos Nacho. This is probably the most common brand flavor of Doritos, and I don't like them very much.
I would go Epic because when you go for just Doritos, just original, you open that up and you just like every time it's just satisfying. Like you can just, it's like you can just depend on a good chip, I guess. So I would do good or great. Yeah, man.
Okay, you said Epic, now you're good or great with them. Like for me, yeah, like good is as high as I will allow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't buy regular Doritos. There's so many better flavors of Doritos than just the nacho.
Yeah.
Like the basic flavors that you find in the store that everybody buys, like you got the Cool Ranch and the zesty taco or whatever, and then the nacho cheese is like I don't want any of those.
Yeah.
The barbecue, I don't want it. Like all those classic Dorito flavors, get them out of here. Let's have the exciting new flavors, which are again coming up.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Good's fine.
Good. Yeah, they're both the same as a Cheeto for me. That feels right. Doritos Sweet Chili Heat. Can we just shove it into Legendary?
So that's not my go-to.
Oh.
That isn't my go-to.
Doritos Sweet Chili Heat is the single greatest flavor of Dorito for me. There is, like, sweet, spicy, salty. They got the perfect flavor combination, trifecta triangle right, and I do not get tired of these ever.
Okay.
Just shove a bag in my mouth, inhale them, but don't. Don't inhale Doritos.
Yeah, don't do it.
Children, don't do it.
Don't breathe this.
Don't breathe that.
Like, I'd be okay with Legendary, but I mean,
Where do they fall for you though? Because you
I
have a say here.
it's been years since I've actually had them, but
Do I need to pull them out of my cupboard right now and make you have one and then rate it? I will do it.
I know how to taste. Like, I know what it tastes like. So, like, great or epic or great is fine. For
Okay.
me. But if you want Legendary, man, you go for it.
No, you're pulling them down a bit. I'm good with them being an epic. They're pretty close to a dill pickle.
Like, compared to jalapeno cheddar and the Smart Choice popcorn,
Okay.
they pale in comparison.
Fair. Like,
So,
like these the sweet chili heat for me, it's numero uno in this Legendary thing so far. But I'm fine with them being an epic tier next to Lay's dill pickle. Here's Doritos Roulette.
disappointing.
Disappointing.
Every time I get a bag of those, there is not one single spicy chip. It's just this basic, like, alright, this is Doritos. Yeah, like, I don't know. On that alone, I would put, like, a good.
See, when I find that spicy chip, though, in a bag of Doritos, I don't think they make these anymore.
I don't think
I haven't seen them. But when I find that spicy chip in a bag of Doritos Roulette, it's exciting, man.
Yeah.
It's so exciting because you're just like, regular. Wow, it's intense. It's so good. Regular.
Yeah.
And like the regular chips are just like the Doritos, like nacho cheese. Like, so I think okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with that, honestly.
Here's it was novel. It was a novel idea. They're good, and the spicy chip is exciting, but kind of just want a whole bunch of spicy chips.
Yeah.
Or increase the Russian roulette ratio here to like be half.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, the novelty kind of goes away.
Are you gonna get one chip or none at all? Well,
I don't know what this flavor of Doritos is. I've never seen it before, and it's also very low res. It's got some fire, and it's got like that updated, like, I don't know, like Doritos logo. I don't think I can rate it because I don't know what it is.
yeah, it's fair.
I can't read it. I'm gonna have to search for it. We've got the Pocky Haunted Ghost Pepper.
We just recently had those.
Yes, and I hated them.
They were stale.
Yes.
And just no flavor. The most
Yeah, the heat is the only thing right about them, but they're not tasty. And I find Pocky tortilla chips to be usually stale and just the texture is wrong.
Yeah, just trash them.
Yeah, trash.
Just trash 'em.
Sorry.
I
not
like
Pocky.
spicy, but that was
Actually, we'll put them over here, kind of with the things that we've tried and don't like, and then
yeah, fair.
Ruffles Hot Wings. Here's another Hot Wings chip.
Good.
I think they have to go in good. They're just fine.
Yeah.
Same as these World of Flavor Hot Wings. Like, it's good.
Yeah.
I really don't have anything to say about. They're not overly spicy, and
They're just a nice chip.
they're just a nice chip. A little bit heat. Oh man, it's been a while since I saw these.
Yeah.
These Doritos like fusion things where it was like,
So it's like a zesty and then guacamole.
yeah, there's a
kind of-
guacamole chip and then I think it was a spicy chip that kind of got comboed in. I loved these when they were out. They were like, I really thought the guacamole chip was good, and the hot chip is just like, that's fine. But they get a bump to great for me, just because I like the variety.
Yeah.
It's kind of what the Doritos Roulette should have been, as far as like the variety of the ratio.
Yeah. See, I like them. I'm not a huge guacamole guy, but I will eat those over just like guacamole. So, what did you say? You said
I would put them great,
Yeah,
but
great-
I'd be
great's
willing
fine.
to downgrade. Like,
I would go with great. I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I like when there's a little bit of variety in the stuff, so that they're kind of like a bits and bites again
Yeah.
kind of thing for me. It's just like, oh, guac chip, nice. Like, oh, I got a guac chip. Okay, I'm getting tired of those. Oh, there's a hot chip, yeah. It's a little bit exciting, right? Like,
Yeah.
Miss Vicky's sea salt and malt vinegar. That's another legendary for me.
Okay. I would go epic.
And
I do like Miss Vicky's. That's
Miss Vicky's has figured out flavor, man, and on the kettle cooked, crunchy, irregular shaped potato chip, like Miss Vicky's have figured out. Like I will lick the bottom of a bag of Miss Vicky's. That's how much I like the salt and vinegar flavor from Miss. Like
salt and vinegar, maybe not, but yeah.
Get up there. I'm putting them there if you want to fight me later. We can, but
That's fine.
that's a legend.
Okay.
The Munchies mix.
Legend, please. Legendary. See, here.
Okay, I did this with salt and vinegar. You did this.
You take bits and bites, and then you just like dial that thing up to like 20. It's just like every time you just like go for a handful, man. You're just like, oh, this is so good.
My one complaint about Munchies:
Yeah,
the bags are always too big.
that's the point, though. You gotta get those big.
It's always a
bags.
huge party mix, and you're sharing with like a million people. I know, but yeah, you got your Cheetos regulars. Mm-hmm. Where do we put them here? On good, and then pretzels. Pretzels is a nice break from all the cheese and salt.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, I like pretzel. What's in there? Sun chips.
Sun chips. Are in
Sun
there,
chips are always broken,
yeah.
but
Not always.
usually broken. They're usually broken. Yeah, sun chips are good. And then there's Doritos. I kind of wish the sun chips were a different flavor than kind of like cheese and more cheese.
Interesting enough, though, like that's the only time I will actually eat sun chips. Like I won't go out.
You won't go buy a bag of
I
sun
won't
chips?
go and buy it. No. I mean,
Man, garden salsa sun chips, man, they're so good. Even the onion sun chips are real good too.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're a classic, legendary party snack. You will see them at almost every party you go to.
Yep.
I would put them epic, but
Yeah.
you immediately told me to put them a legendary, and somebody feels that strong about them. Oh, fine. Here's Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. I think you gotta go okay.
Yeah. I'll eat them if they're there.
Yep.
And there's nothing else.
Again, that's the kind of thing. There's a bowl of them sitting in front of you. That bowl's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good or okay for me. Again, I don't usually buy Sun Chips. And do you remember the crinkly bag debacle from Sun Chips? Like way when they changed their packaging?
No.
Oh. Yeah, Sun Chips changed their packaging like I don't know how many years ago now. It's like at least 10, 15 years ago. And it didn't last very long, but what they did is they changed the type of plastic or whatever that the Sun Chips came in.
No.
The bag was so loud. Like crinkling the bag, it's like it got memed to death with like how crinkly and loud the bag was. And
Then they changed it?
poor Sun Chips. Oh. Yeah, they changed it back, I think. Okay. It was some sort of weird like foil plastic combo that just like was an assault on the ears. You get like try and go for one chip, and then you like it's like a game of Operation. You're like trying not to touch the sides of the bag because if you just you wake up the whole house.
He's eating Sun Chips.
Yeah, Sun Chips are fine.
Okay, yeah.
Here's great value plain old barbecue chips.
Just like Walmart
I
brand.
don't know what like I gotta look it up. Where's great value chips? They are Walmart.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. I don't like Walmart,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna make a statement and huck these there because I haven't had them. I don't like Walmart, and like they're not really exciting packaging to look at all. It's great value. It's like, I'm sure it is. It's probably like 99 cents for a 200-gram bag of those, but I will never buy them.
Okay.
Regular old goldfish.
Like, yeah.
I will devour goldfish, but they don't get into epic or legendary for me. They're the same as a salt and vinegar goldfish for me.
Okay. I would go like good.
Good, great.
Yeah. I mean, they're the snack that smiles back, but
I mean, they got a fun tagline.
yep. That's about all they're going for.
That's all there is for you.
They're like a Cheez-It with a face.
This was the other thing for me. Like goldfish, like was the equivalent of like the Smart Food white cheddar popcorn for us in our D&D group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we like the household that we went to is 3 of the players all lived there, and they'd always just buy these like massive Costco packs of just like 3 giant boxes of goldfish in one giant box, and it's just like, sorry, there's too many goldfish. But it wasn't ever too many goldfish because we would demolish them. Always just crunching goldfish.
Crunching goldfish.
I don't know. I think they're just too snackable, man. I think they're too good.
Okay.
I don't know if they're better or worse than salt and vinegar goldfish for me, but we can order the tiers later, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting into crispers now. We got a couple crispers.
Flavors that?
We got salt and vinegar crispers and all dressed crispers. Now,
Okay.
I got a question for you. When's the last time you've had a crisper?
It's been a couple of years,
Oh, it's been longer than that for me.
but crispers, like, yeah, like all dressed. That'd probably be great, I think. Good or great for me, and then
I'm good or okay on crispers.
okay, good.
My thing with crispers is, historically for me, they were always the, well, that's okay, the kind of like substitute snack that you were like fine with when it was dessert time at a school night.
Yeah.
You're like, Mom, can we have like all dressed chips? Like, no, we only have crispers left. Oh, okay, that's fine. And just you have your bowl of crispers, and they're okay. But I never found the flavor on crispers as too good. Like, they always kind of miss the mark. I wish there was just a little bit more flavor. The texture of the cracker itself is great.
Yeah.
I love the fun shape because you can slot them together and it's satisfying. They're just fun to like put together and like.
See, I didn't think every time I've had a crisper, I don't think they ever went cheap on like the flavor. Like it always like every chip you had like delivered that flavor and it was good. It was crunchy, and when you need like a variety or something, it was okay.
Okay.
So I would go good or okay.
I don't think salt and vinegar crispers are.
I would certainly put all dressed a little higher than salt and vinegar.
That's where I am at too. I think the all dressed is a better flavor than the salt and vinegar, again, because salt and vinegar, Miss Vicky's. Any other salt and vinegar? No.
Yeah.
Except for this goldfish.
Yeah.
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Okay, I guess here's Tostitos representing all regular salsa dipping corn chips. Like, that's better than a regular Dorito for me. It's in great.
See, if it was like the Tostito with the hint of lime, I would put that up higher. But because it's just like the regular old, I would go good.
You almost rate a Tostito as if it's got a scoop of salsa on it because
exactly,
like,
yeah.
Like when are you eating a Tostito by itself?
You need salsa.
It's salsa. It's got salsa or queso on it.
Yeah.
Salsa or cheese sauce. It's got one of those on it. That's just how it is, and that's why I'm gonna cheat a little and say it's great.
Okay.
Because a Tostito with salsa, yummy, delicious, and again, there's no other regular brand like just plain Tostito type chip here, so I think Doritos kind of are, but
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Tostitos and salsa, Tostitos and queso, great. Get yourself a bag today. Doritos Flamin' Hot. I don't care for them. Not a full bag of them, anyways.
Okay.
That's my problem. Is I don't want a full bag of Flamin' Hot Doritos. They are in the same category as regular nacho cheese Doritos for me. They're good. I would not probably put them any higher. However, I would like to hear your opinion on Flamin' Hot Doritos.
They are quite delicious. I would do epic or great. Yeah, as far as like spicy chips go, they're quite good. I would probably put, if it was a Cool Ranch Flaming Hot, I would actually consider epic or legendary.
Was that when there was like just both of the flavors of the chips in the bag, or was the flavor itself mixed?
So yeah, so there's actually a Cool Ranch Flaming Hot Dorito, and it's like in blue bag and Flaming Hot, and it's like a
The flavor itself is a mixture?
Yeah.
So it was like a hot ranch?
yeah. So that would be legendary or epic.
Okay.
The Flaming Hot, I would do epic or great because it's a nice spice. It's not like burn your mouth.
Yeah.
It's
you know what? I'll give you that. The heat, the amount of heat is right.
It's far superior to the Packy Haunted Ghost Pepper.
I'm not even close.
Like,
What are you doing? what were you even trying to do here? Like, it's really hot and spicy. I'm gonna feel that in 24 hours. But
yeah, just kind of is.
Ruffles all dressed. Legendary. Legendary Ruffles all dressed.
Maybe
It's one of the best chips in existence.
all right, sure. I'll give that to you, man.
Like this might be like this might have the record for like most times I've bought a chip. Ruffles all dressed, man. Like holy, and it's on the like you said, the ridged ruffle chip. Something about that makes the flavor better than if it were just on like a plain, like flat, like a Lay's.
Yeah.
A Lay's all dressed is not great, I don't find. But a Ruffles all dressed, there's just it's you always eat too many of them because the flavor is that good. You're like, oh, I had too many all dressed chips, and then you'll do it all again the next day.
Yeah.
I love buying gigantic bags of these and eating them and crushing them.
Yeah, they are good.
So good. Where would they land on the list for you? I'm curious.
Okay, like great.
I would downgrade them to epic if you feel strongly enough to push them lower.
Great or epic. I'm just using that like yeah. See, they would go lower on the tier list just because Munchies and Smart Choice popcorn are up there, and still they couldn't like they couldn't hold a light to.
You know what? You know what? I feel it. The Miss Vickies for me are better than those. So the tier list needs to reflect that. Epic is still a great, unbelievable chip.
Yeah, like given just compared to what's on the legendary list right now, it's still
sure. I know, I understand. Okay, so that's good. All right, home stretch. Here it is: Doritos, jalapeno, and cheddar.
I would go epic.
Okay,
Me,
great for
or
me.
epic, yeah.
It's a good chip. It's kind of the same. Yeah, I think epic's good because it's the same type of flavor as the Cheetos jalapeno cheddar, but just on a worse texture.
Yeah,
I think that I like the crunchy Cheeto better than I do a Dorito.
okay.
Here's Pringles salt and vinegar. This
okay,
is like this
or good.
weird, like, just they've been like, why couldn't all the Pringles have been in the same together so we could just have a Pringles section? I guess I could do that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing all the Pringles right now.
Okay, sure.
All right. So Pringles salt and vinegar. I am not a fan of Pringles in general.
No.
No. They are okay, but There's more to it than just like the flavor, like how the chip tastes. I don't like the fact that the can is always just a little bit too small to get your hand down.
Yeah, you gotta start like
You have to start
rocking
tipping
it just to...
and then some of the chips are always crumbly and crushed, and there's that awkward like can tilt at the very end to get all like the 5 or 6 chips that have just like crumbled to dust under the weight of the rest of the stack. So Pringles are inconvenient, despite them being designed to be super convenient and all the perfect. I mean, get it on your tongue; it fits perfectly. They don't. The chip itself is wrong. And this is what I don't like about Pringles. I always get a little sick of them too quickly, and I want like 7 Pringles, and then like that's enough.
Yeah. Now,
knowing that, like, no Pringle for me gets above a good.
Okay. Would you feel the same about like Lay's stacks?
I can't remember the last time I had one of those.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't have enough info to rate Lay's stacks.
I found like with Lay's stacks, consistently, like I haven't really ran into that whole like crushed chips. They're a little more.
Are they more durable?
They're a little more durable, yeah.
Okay.
And like even like.
And they have that like fun like yellow lid too, don't they?
Yeah. And they're like the container itself is a little more designed to kind of more be, I guess, congruent. Like, is that a term where it just kind of like it fits the chip a little more? And I guess there's like less shaking.
Okay.
But
I mean, we're not rating Lay's stacks, unfortunately.
But I figured I would just like comparatively talk about
that. Now, thinking that good is a bit like the highest baseline for me for a Pringle, I'm now thinking about the flavors. Salt and vinegar.
I would be okay.
Yes, I'm right there with you. We got the sour cream and onion.
Sour cream would be a good or great, I think.
I'll put them good. I'm not usually a fan of sour cream and onion. I'm surprised sour cream and onion hasn't shown up on this tier list like ever until just this last bit where there's the Ruffles. This is the jalapeno.
Jalapeno cheddar would be great or epic.
I think it's just jalapeno. There isn't a jalapeno cheddar Pringle.
Well, why wouldn't you do jalapeno cheddar?
Well, I know why wouldn't you do, but Pringles hasn't made that decision to make one yet.
That's weird, though.
I'm pretty sure there's like a nacho cheese Pringle and I think this is just jalapeno.
Is it?
Or hang on. Let me just see if I can match the jalapeno Pringles. Like there it is. This is the jalapeno Pringles.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So we're just rating jalapeno Pringles.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I just always thought it was jalapeno cheddar. So.
I mean, there could be just some baseline like cheese flavor.
Yeah, like great or.
I think they're kind of the same as the sour cream and onion ones, and then barbecue for me is worse.
Okay.
Again, I'm not a fan of barbecue, so. Yeah. Okay. Pringles, lower.
Forgive.
Surprised none of them made it to trash. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Ruffles sour cream and onion. Ruffles is a great chip. Sour cream and onion is a less so flavor.
Sour cream and onion is kind of like definitely one of those like party favors.
It's a party favorite, right? Like it's.
I would go good or okay.
I think good. I think good is the proper place for it. I don't ever go out and buy sour cream and onion flavor to have.
I feel like that's a go-to. So like sour cream and onion Ruffles, and then like the all dressed is kind of like they go in tandem with each other. So like if you like go and like the the chips is there, and then you get of course you get like the regular old like Lay's, and it always just like gets kind of pushed to the back and is just there feeling sad.
Like see, I will crush Lay's. I will like the Lay's and the Ruffles all dressed like first for me like. All right, we're getting into the Miss Vicky's section here. There are 3 pretty good choices. Some are better than others.
Yeah.
Miss Vicky's jalapeno, epic?
Yes.
Okay, we both landed epic. It's such a good jalapeno flavor, and Miss Vicky's chip texture. Whoops, sorry. I guess Spacebar does that. Miss Vicky's, man, they figured out flavors and they figured out textures and
got a good satisfying
sour,
crunch.
sweet chili and sour cream.
Ooh.
I think it's another epic.
Yes. It's got a good heat.
Yeah,
Good heat to it.
It's not quite a legendary tier, but it's darn close. Mm-hmm. It's so close. I almost wonder if it should be. No, it's not.
Nope.
Okay, no. And Applewood Smoked Barbecue. Again, I'm not a barbecue fan as much, so they fall to great for me.
Yeah, great or good. It's fine.
Okay, good. Man, a lot of our yeah. You know what? They're gonna go with the rest of the barbecue here.
Yeah.
See, barbecue. Although I think almost all of our barbecue isn't good. Oh no, Lay's barbecue is just okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, the tier list is not pleasing to look at because we have these weird double lists started, but there's your chips.
There's chips.
It's a nice curve. It's a nice
Yeah.
kind of curve where legendary status is reserved for the select few, and then it's a pretty good curve, honestly. I think that's pretty close. Any adjustments or things that stand out to you that you're that cannot be there? Any red alarms, or it's what is that doing next to that favorite chip of mine?
I feel like you have a couple.
Maybe? There's one that's a problem for
but
me.
Nothing sticks out to me. Yeah. I don't know.
For me, this has to be higher.
Yeah.
That's probably my biggest problem, because
That's fine.
Lay's Classic is such a better choice than any barbecue flavor. But not as good as dill pickle. And they're next to the other sea salt brand chips, right? It's pretty good. That satisfies me. I'm a little sad Old Dutch ketchup wasn't on this list, because Old Dutch ketchup is the one ketchup chip that gets shoved up to epic tier for me.
I'm actually surprised there's no when Doritos had a ketchup chip, but I think they discontinued it too.
Yeah, I don't think many people like that.
No.
As much as Canadians love ketchup chips or whatever, it's a Canadian invention. I don't think Doritos ketchup caught on ever.
Aw.
I don't think Doritos dill pickle, it just didn't catch.
Oh, Doritos had a spicy dill.
Or there was a intense dill pickle.
Intense dill pickle, which was good.
I don't think they did spicy dill.
Maybe. I think so.
A lot of chip companies did, but I don't think Doritos did. Because there was Miss Vicky's currently has spicy dill pickle.
Had that. It was good.
Hard Bite did them. Again, Hard Bite didn't make the list, but they're kind of a lesser known brand around here. You can only really get them at Costco, or way too expensively at Safeway. Hard Bite did a spicy dill. I know Miss Vicky's did. Probably Old Dutch probably did, but yeah, spicy dill is good, but again, not as good as classic dill. Classic dill is just it's right there. So
yeah,
okay. I think we'll call it a tier list.
Sure.
And I'm assuming I'll find some. Hopefully, I have found some royalty-free music to shove onto the back of this, so it's not just dead silence when we're not thinking too hard about chips and not saying anything. But there's your potato chip tier list as ordered by Solar Flare Gaming.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
There are chips missing that I would prefer to have rated, but the chip. I would have had to spend like 2 hours like finding 80 brands of potato chips, and, like ordering them and getting all the pictures and uploading them at once. Here's your Solar4 Gaming's Canadian flavors of chips. It's the rule of law now. Sorry.
Yeah. If you agree or disagree, hit those comments.
Too bad.
That's too bad.
Or comment and tell us how much we made the internet hate us. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear some spice in the comments. Just throw shade. Tell us how wrong we are about Munchies Party Mix or Smart Food. All
right.
Anyways,
next episode
probably be games. Next episode, who knows? Maybe another tier list. Maybe do another tier list. I don't know. Okay, see you later.
Bye.